Okay, I'm going to try to show this to everybody, but I'm not sure you're going to get a chance to see this. So let's just start. Hi, my name is DJ, and I am here to solve your biggest problems. Because if you are a plus size woman, or over 50, or just don't like the skinny ones, or pee a little when you laugh, this video is for you. It's about makeup, and it's about looking beautiful and feeling beautiful. And even if you look like this, oh my gosh, I just realized that my high school boyfriend's gonna look at this video and he sees me without makeup on. You know, you could have had some of this. Okay, here we go, we're gonna start. So, we're gonna start first with, I have such really pretty stuff down here. I just wanna show you really quick. I have a little clip that's holding my, little feet holding my clip. Okay, that's probably not professional, but that's okay. All right, so what we do to get started is we look into our closets and we find the first two things. One has to have the word serum on it, and one has to have the word moisturizer. So I have that. I have a serum, and I got this at, should I say where I get these things? I got this at Ulta, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of it on. And really when you do this, as you're going like this, you have to say to yourself, I am beautiful. I am beautiful. And if you keep doing that, somehow something's gonna stick. So we're just gonna put that down. And now the next thing is the moisturizer. And I'm using my son's, thank you, Danny. And it looks really good, so it smells good. Okay, so we're just gonna put a little bit of this on. You have to put both because the serum they didn't have when we were little. And the serum is the stuff that actually gets into your skin, and it makes it really soft and gets rid of the lines. At least that's what they say when they try to sell them to you. And then the moisturizer is just really great. It feels good. And then you want to start? Okay, we'll do the, oh, they have this new thing now. We didn't have this when we were growing up. It's called a Insta Blur, and its job is to cover the wrinkles. So we're gonna do that. Do you remember laying out in the sun with iodine mixed with baby oil, hoping that we could get a little bit of a burn on us? Remember those days? Yeah, we can't do that anymore. They tell us we can't. But that's the kind of people that we are. So we need to not learn from those skinny little young things that already have beautiful face. So we've just put the Insta Blur on, and it itches. So now we're gonna move to the base. So how many base bottles do you have at home? Because I have like 7, and I actually bought another one yesterday because every time I go to put on makeup, I think that I'm putting on, it doesn't look right. It's a different color, it's always a different shade. So when I went the other day, they told me that, oops, do I save this for the video? Yes, okay. So they told me that what I'm supposed to do is get a color that I can just layer on. In other words, remember we used to just go really big and put a whole lot on? You guys don't remember that. I had a lot of pimples. I used to number my pimples and hope they would go away if I numbered them. I was always a big girl. I think I was big when I was born. Like, I don't know, I don't remember when I was there, but I think my first diaper was like a large. I don't think I ever really had like a small or infant size. And when I was, I do remember when I was 10, I was a size 10. And when I was 12, I was a size 12. So I'm just dabbing it. They said if you rub it, who are they? I don't know. I think it's just a group of people that get trained to make you think you need more makeup. But when I was 12, I was a size 12. When I was 14, I was a size 14. When I was 16, I was a size 16. This happened all the way until I was 20. And I finally said, no, I don't want to do this anymore. So I went on this major diet. My brother, Bobby, got me on it, and it was all this powder, and you took it and you drank these shakes, and you supposed to felt great. And I went down to a size 9, 10. Do you remember those sizes? My cat's coming over, so it's okay. You'll see him in a minute. It's Mikey. So I got down to a 9, 10, and I supposedly looked great, but I didn't feel any different because I knew, somehow I just knew that the beauty was inside. So it really wasn't about that. I think what I am now is just trying to make sure that I'm happy and healthy and feel good in my body. And that's why we're doing this. So we put the base on. I think that looks okay. And then we're going to not because I can't always remember what they say, but there's powder and then there's the, okay, so we're going to do this. It's the powder and then we're going to put a little bronzer. So I'm going to put a little bronzer on first, and you do it like the number 3. And the reason you do this, in my case at least, see 3, like that, not Roman numeral 3, because then it would go right down your nose. But it would just go like this. When you do this, what it does is it actually makes the parts that don't have that on it, like highlight up. It's just like, it like makes you look, I don't know, more collagen-y, which I think is what they want us to look like. So I really don't know who the they is. I just feel better when I do this. This is a really soft brush. The woman, I'll show it to you. Sephora gave it to me. Do you like the blue nails? I know. I do that because I run a preschool, and all the kids like to see Miss DJ's fingers when I come in after I get my nails done. So, okay, so I've put on that. Oh, I need to get the highlighter under my eyes, like the concealer. Hold on. So I've got a little brush here. It could be a lip brush, it can be a concealer brush. I've got a little concealer, and I'm just gonna pull it under here. You know, these dark rings started when my now 29-year-old son, hold on, I lost my sponge. How often does that happen that you just lose your stuff in the middle of putting your makeup on? See, the young girls, they don't have that problem. So my son, when he was born, I had no dark circles under my eyes. And then they started. And you worry about them from the time they're born, and now they're grown up, so you still don't sleep because you worry about them. And then you don't sleep because you're old. And so really, I think the dark rings are going to be there forever. So we just have to put a little something under there. Okay, so now we've done the foundation and we've done some bronzer. And listen, this isn't really as long as you think, because when I do this, I don't talk to other people. Except for the other day when I got the idea for this video, I was putting on some, oh, wait, I'm supposed to tap this. Don't tell the girl at Sephora. I'm sorry, Jill. You're supposed to tap it because it keeps your makeup on. So the other day I was putting on some makeup and I was getting ready for work, and the eyeshadow that I was looking at, the color was called Nude. And because I talked to myself, I said, oh, I look great in nude. So I thought that would be kind of funny if I could do a video that could talk to people like me who talked to ourselves and also feel good about who we are. So let's keep talking about, us. So there is not a time that I can remember, except for the time I was a 9-10, when I was anything but svelte. And when I was growing up, the only jeans that we could buy that were plus size were Lee jeans. Do you remember that? And we got them at like a warehouse store. And my mother would stand in the middle of the store and go, because my name back then was Debbie, she'd go, Debbie, what size are you now, 36 or 38? And I wish I could just cry and crawl in a hole. But so I would lie and I'd say, Mom, I'm a 34. And then we'd get home and the pants would never fit. But I think she figured me out, because then she went shopping without me and brought me the right pants. So this is the Naked line, the Urban Decay Naked line. And I'm using a color name WOS. WOS. I can't believe they named something. What's WOS stand for? Without shame. What are we saying? That could be, I'm not really sure. No, that would be WAS. Okay, so we've got the, like a little primer thing going on. It's like just covers a little bit. The lady at the store did tell me that she thought I should put on some my eye makeup first and then do the base. But I can't do that, because every time I think about that, my face still has like the dark lines and everything, and I can't imagine doing my eyes on something that wasn't a good canvas to get started. So personally, me, I put the foundation on and then I go back later on and do the eyes, and then when I do that part where the mascara falls down, I just use a Q-tip and cuss it out, and I'm good in just a few minutes. So the next thing we're going to use is we're going to do my eyebrows. See those? Okay. I'm really thinking that this video should only take us about, it's going to take us probably 15 minutes to get this done, but really when you're at home, you don't have to take too long. All you're going to do is fill in, I got to go look at the mirror, hang on a second. All you're going to do is fill in the spots that kind of went away over the years. I don't get that, but I'm just going to fill that in. Do you remember when they used to wax your eyebrows? They would wax your eyebrows, and then it got to where I didn't need to wax my eyebrows anymore, but I needed to wax my mustache. And then they waxed my mustache, and then the next place that it went was on my chin. And I'm worried because how much longer, and I'm gonna have some little chest hair. Like, how long is this thing gonna keep on going down? So I have to add my own eyebrows. What do you think? It looks okay. I can't really see. That's another thing. We can't really see. So we have to assume and have faith that it looks okay. Yeah, this is a brush I got at MAC 500 years ago. And the girl there, she was adorable. She may not have been a girl. She was just adorable though, and she was very nice. So, okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, I was taught this just the other day, you're gonna love this, I'm gonna try it myself, is we're gonna go back to our little bit of, and I could put all these down if anybody actually watches this and you wanna know what products we used. If not, we're just sending this to my friends. Okay, and she says, just highlight underneath your brow. Why am I doing that? Because something about, do you know the little droopy eye, how your lids get droopy? They never were droopy. You used to be able, you get that all wide-eyed, and then you get a little bit older, and for some reason they got a little droopy. Now, we're not gonna stay like this, don't get scared. But I don't understand that. And so when she did this, I got kind of excited because as you wipe this down, it starts to open. It's like magic, which is kind of funny. I live in a world of magic. Okay, so look at this, just a little bit more. Now, this is only my second day doing this, so I'm not sure I'm gonna be really good about this, but I told you I'm a quick learner, right? I do makeup. I used to go, I don't do it for a living. I do face painting though, but you didn't want to see me do a butterfly on my face. But my sister used to fly me wherever her niece was for prom when they lived in Atlanta or when they lived in Ohio, so that I could do their makeup. Literally, she would fly me, and that was like the coolest thing. Where are you going? I'm going to Ohio to do my niece's makeup. Oh, you must be good. Well, I was good on her. And she has this friend. Oh my gosh, her friend was so funny. I said to her, she was a little sweet thing, and I think her parents thought that she was very innocent. Well, I knew better. And I said to her, do you want to be innocent, or do you want me to make you a hooker? And she said, a hooker. So I put all this makeup on her cheeks and on her lips. She couldn't stop giggling. So this is really something we used to do when we were little, but moms told us not to do it. And then I got older and started watching the videos, the ones with the skinny ones, when I decided that we needed this one. And it said, put it on your waterline, because your waterline is, I guess, the teary stuff. Don't go too close to where, you know, back towards here, but just stay underneath here a little bit. And what that does is actually pops your eye. Makes, not like pops like out, but it pops it and it'll look really pretty. Bless you, that was the cat sneezing. Okay, so what do you think? I think that looks good. Okay, so we are so close. Okay, so now, all I'm gonna do, should I look at that a little bit? No, I think that's okay. So now what we're gonna do is the little crease part here. So you gotta have a little something that shows that your eyes are your eyes are not just one big lid. So I have several colors, and this was the one, the WOS was this one. So I think I'm gonna go just a touch darker. I used to feel really, really brave and mix the two colors. Like I would just take like this and this and this and this and kind of mix them together. But then what would happen is I'd forget what I did. And so one side, like how much dark did I put and how much light did I put in my eye would look like really goofy. One eye would look really, really sultry and sexy, and the other eye didn't have the right match. So they never looked the same. What do you think? Okay, let's put a little bit more in. I think we're doing well. All I'm gonna do now is put in a little mascara, because, see those lashes? when I was little, I got a story for those too. So I was in high school and they started waxing your brows when we were in high school. And the woman that was waxing my brows, I had glasses at the time, and she said to me, "Your eyelashes are too long." And she cut them with a scissor. She actually cut them. Had I known that she was going to do that, I probably would have like wiggled out of the chair, but I didn't understand at the time that that was probably not a really good thing. So what we're doing is we're just putting it on the top lid. I do try to put a little bit on the bottom, but only if it's a waterproof, because I work really long days, and at the end of the day, by about 6 or 7 o'clock, this can get smudgy if you don't have waterproof on. So, and here's the thing, if you're like rushing and you can't put it on the bottom, you've got that water line filled. Looks good. I don't think it looks bad. What do you think? I think it's okay. That's a bump in my eye. Don't freak out. I was born that way. Okay, so now I'm just looking at it, I'm going, oh my gosh, I think that looks good. So I'm just gonna go back with a little bit more bronzer because it makes me feel like I'm on TV where they put a little bit extra on. And then I guess I should do some lips, and then I think we're gonna be done. So this color looked really dark. It's not look dark, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah. Do you wear lipstick all the time? I put it on in the morning, and by the time I have breakfast or something, it's gone. But just that minute, it's kind of like wearing sexy lingerie. Nobody else knows you have it on, but it looks good. All right, should I put my hair down? Okay, so we're gonna do that, and we are gonna be finished. I always pull my hair up when I do this because it gets, it's a little curly. And then, hang on a second. My son's laughing at me, but here we go. All right, that's it. Glamour, gorgeous, plus size, we rock.